would like to welcome you to our live webinar this evening. This is a normal Global Home Business webinar. It's the first Monday of every month that we do this webinar. I'm delighted to say that we're joined by Max Steingart, and Max is an expert in social media and most importantly how to use social media to help you build your Jeunesse business. So let me first of all talk a little bit about social media and what I believe is the importance of social media. It seems that social media has almost taken over our lives today. It's certainly very important to most people. It's almost become critical in terms of the way we communicate. It certainly gives us an incredible opportunity to reach out and touch people and connect with people in lots of different countries around the world. One of the first things I think it's useful for is reconnecting with people. It's great to be able to reconnect with people that we haven't met for some time. For example, I've got a friend of mine who's on this webinar this evening. He's just joined our Jeunesse business. He was a school friend of mine. We haven't seen each other since the school reunion 16 years ago. We reconnected through Facebook, met face-to-face just a few weeks ago when we were on our European tour in our hometown, and now we're looking forward to working together to build a Jeunesse business. So it's great for connecting with people that we haven't met for a long time, old contacts, but it's also great to be able to reach out globally to connect with people who might potentially become either customers or business partners as our business grows. And with Jeunesse having a global platform, that's really important. Every single person that's on this webinar, every single person, in fact, that's part of Jeunesse right now can build a global business. Why? Because we have social media that allows us to connect with people that we would never otherwise have been able to connect with. So I'm delighted to be here with Max. Max is recognized as the father of social media. He understands not just social media, but more importantly, how social media can be used to build a network marketing business. I've known him for many years. I knew that he was doing things on the internet before social media came into people's vocabulary. He was teaching people how to build online in the old chat rooms, and of course social media has moved on dramatically since those times, and it is now far more powerful and far more easy for people to use to build a business. So I'm delighted to be here with Max. I know we've got some great success stories from people in Jeunesse that have been building a business. They've been using social media, and Max has been helping those people. So Max, I'm going to hand over to you, and I know we're going to start with some of those testimonials just so people get an understanding of the success that people are having here, and then you've got some exciting new information to share with people as how they can really take action over the next 90 days to rank advance, put some money into their bank account, and start really moving forward in their Jeunesse business. So over to you, Max.
All right, we're going to make this an interactive event, okay? We're going to make this an interactive event, and I want to leave all of you with some things that you can do today, and every day between now and the end of August. So let's get started. What I'm going to be sharing with you is truly the fastest and the easiest way for you to build a Jeunesse business. And I'm proud of the success that people have had over the years with my trainings. But in this particular session, I'm going to take you to a whole new level. I'm going to show you something new that I've recently discovered. Changes the game for everyone. It's going to put you in a position where you are going to be able to take advantage not just of Facebook, but there have been some changes that have taken place on LinkedIn that you can't ignore. And I'm going to give you all kinds of reasons why it's imperative that you spend as much time on LinkedIn as Facebook. Now, the fastest growing top earners in every network marketing company will tell you they owe their success to Facebook and LinkedIn. They have teams of people enrolling their best new reps in less than an hour, and their new recruits are doing the same thing within a few days of joining their business, yet no one really tells you how they're doing it unless you're on their team. Well, during this free training, you're going to learn how they're doing it and how you can do it too. So I want all of you to think mobile, because everybody's mobile phone should be connected to Facebook, should be connected to LinkedIn. It's an easy switch to turn on. I want you to think texting, because texting is talking. And if you're going to be successful in your business, you have to talk to 5 to 10 people every day. We want to get you into a routine where you are easily talking to 5 people a day. 5 people, 6 people. You can do that in an hour. And I want you to think big, because there's no place in the world that you can't build your business. You know, a few, actually, I think it was last year, NECAN pulled out of 14 countries. One of them was Australia. And so there were all kinds of network marketers in NECAN that were looking for a new home. There are all kinds of professionals that you're going to be able to go out and network with and meet. So I want to ask all of you, what brought you into your Jeunesse business? Inspiration or desperation? I want you to type it in the box. Inspiration or desperation, and I want you to type the number of Facebook friends you have, the number of LinkedIn friends you have. I'm going to give you something to post that will start the ball rolling for you today. Even if you're really not sure about what you're doing on Facebook or LinkedIn, we're going to show you how that you can really get the ball rolling. And Andre, I notice you're here. If you've got, you've been at this for a while, so if you've got a success story, let me know what you're doing. Let me know how you've been, putting this to work. All right, Burkhardt, 1,500 Facebook friends. Now I make you a promise. All right, that everybody that types desperation, we're going to change that. Okay, we're going to change that. I'm going to ask you at the end of this session if you still feel like you're desperate, and I hope to change everybody's mind. So let me ask you a question. What would you attempt to do if you knew you couldn't fail? Imagine being able to walk into a room filled with 1,000 strangers and know in advance the 200 people in the room that are looking for an opportunity. Know the 300 people in the room that would like to maybe shave a couple of years off their face. All right? How would you feel if you knew you could walk into a room and pick out the best people at will? I'm going to show you step by step exactly how you can instantly connect with perfect prospects. We're going to start with your friends. We're going to start with the people that you're already connected to. Then we're going to show you how to move on to strangers. We're going to show you how to communicate with everybody at will. Do it when you want. We're going to show you how to close a sale in less than an hour a day. I'm going to give you some examples. Earl was in our boot camp at the beginning of February. You see, when you go on a social network, Facebook, it's your face, it's your cover, it's what people see. And so what we want to do is we want to reach out to people. You want to be smiling in your picture, and the cover you use to present lifestyle. All right? So the process that I'm going to share with you today, create a page, connect with people you know, friends of your friends, people you want to know, talk to them, qualify them, learn about them, find out what their needs are, bring them into your business. Earl connected with 14 people. He sponsored 9 that turned into 35 in 2 weeks. How does that happen? It happens because, number one, he was very selective about the people he reached out to and approached in the beginning. So when you start to talk to somebody that you don't know, the first thing that you want to look at is, who are they? What do they do? And as you're getting the answer to that question, I want you to think in terms of who do those people know? Who could those people know? Here's your choice. You can talk to the principal of a school, or you could talk to an assistant substitute teacher who goes to the school twice a month. Who would you want to talk to? If you could talk to both of them as easily. Well, once you get this down, 90 days later, he had enrolled 27 people in his business, and that his 35 people turned into 430. Doing exactly what I'm going to share with you. Suzanne started working with me last year. And she went from struggling financially in 6 months. She became the number 2 recruiter in her company. She's now a featured speaker at her company's convention in July. Now again, it's all a matter of talking to people. Once you get it, once you learn the dance, you are golden. Now I don't show you these because I'm trying to impress you. I show you these because I want to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing There is no excuse. There's no reason for you to fail. All you have to do is talk to people. Now, this information works for everyone. Your next customer or team builder is waiting to talk to you on Facebook and LinkedIn right now. The world's obsessed with social media, and you can cash in. There are many reasons why. People use it to get needed information. You're hooked up to a smartphone and all kinds of information. Entertainment, videos, music, movies, on your phone. You can check your mail, messages, and notifications, but the biggie is immediate connections to people. Now, Facebook today has 1.65 billion people. LinkedIn has 433 million professionals. But having access to all these people means nothing if you're not talking to the right people. And more importantly, you have to remember that you're not trying to make a sale when you talk to someone. You're trying to determine if there's an opportunity for you to make a sale. Now, one of the things that I want you to think about, I want you to find out where Cliff is going to be between now and your convention in Orlando in October. If he's going to be speaking anywhere, if he's going to be doing any trainings, you can start prospecting and recruiting in those areas. You can start meeting people there. I want all of you to make a commitment, okay, that every one of you can be in Orlando in October, advancing one rank, and every one of you could have 10 guests, either 10 new distributors or 10 people that are at that event that you're connected with on Facebook. Some of them are going to be checking out the company. But if you've got an hour or two a day, every one of you can be doing this. We're going to show you how to recruit better reps faster, and we're going to show you how to take advantage of time. Because the more time you spend on a social network, the more people you should be talking to. Because it's all about talking. It's not about how many people like what you're doing. It's not about how many people comment or share or follow you. It all boils down to conversation. Now, for those of you that, I'm just going to take 2 minutes and give you a little bit of my background. You know, I broke the code to a social network called America Online 21 years ago. The term social network wasn't even used back then, and I used AOL to add thousands of people to a network marketing business in 18 months. Back then, the profiles only contained 600 characters, but there was enough information here, enough information for you to know whether or not the person on the other end was somebody that you wanted to talk to. You didn't have pictures, but you had a member directory that enabled you to go in and do keyword searches and pull out the people that you wanted to talk to. Well, you can do that on Facebook today. You can do that on LinkedIn today. Only now, instead of 36 million people, you've got 1.6 billion. So if you know who you're looking for, it's easy to locate perfect prospects for your business. You pick, you choose. You can start talking to people almost at will. A little search window on Facebook will literally hook you up to people that you know and people that you want to know. Now, since I introduced the formula in 1996, I've trained the formula with hundreds of thousands of network marketers who in turn have trained millions of people that they work with. You know, I really appreciate, we put many of the most successful social network prospecting and recruiting strategies that I invented years ago are still being used today. And Cliff, I really appreciate that. We were looking in the archives, and Cliff sent me that. That's how far back we go. My programs literally have walked people through this process. My current training program, Endless Free Leads 11, is absolutely amazing. It covers every nuance of prospecting and recruiting on Facebook. The formula has worked for everyone on every social network that followed, and all you have to do is set up an account and start talking to people. The formula continues to produce immediate results that can be instantly duplicated by everyone that you bring into your business. So you make a sale, you enroll somebody on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday and Thursday, you're going to help them do exactly the same thing. The people who have consistently applied this formula have risen to the top of their companies. They've earned millions of dollars. Some top earners have gone on to create and market their own versions of my training programs. Now, when I said the formula works on every social network, I'm also including the dating sites. People are using the formula to make love connections. Now, I personally know hundreds of networkers who have done it. I did it myself. I met my wife Debbie on Match.com. The bottom line is this: if the formula worked for me and the hundreds of thousands of people that are out there doing it, it's going to work for you too. All right? And if what you hear and see here doesn't move you, if what Cliff said to you doesn't move you, go over to my website and look at some of the testimonials we have. A lot of great information available to you out there, but this is going to give you immediate results. Fill your formulas, your funnels, with eager prospects. We're going to show you how to connect with everyone you know in your existing warm market, have them buy from you without being rejected. And it's so much fun it can be addicting. We're going to show you how to connect with perfect strangers. If you run out of people to talk to, you can talk to perfect strangers. And we're going to show you how to literally find the people who would be a perfect fit for your business. You pick, you choose. You're about to learn how to connect with complete strangers as easily as you could stick up your hand in a bowl of candy and pull out a green M&M. Ensure everyone accepts your friend requests, answers your messages, and you all can be closing a sale in less than an hour a day. We're going to give you some examples of exactly how it works. See, you can identify a perfect prospect on Facebook or LinkedIn. First, you go by the picture. Then, you go by the contents of the page, what you see, what you read. You know in advance the people that not only are approachable, but you would want to talk to. Now, Facebook and LinkedIn have made some huge changes. I'm going to go over them with you now. Well, Facebook, for one thing, has added some new features that make it easier and faster for you to connect with a total stranger. And as a result, I've created new strategies that will make it work. So it's easier to close more sales. Don't know whether you paid any attention to this, but a few months ago they added new emoticons. Now these emoticons give people an opportunity to express emotion. And it gives people another way to react and respond to what you do. Now instead of setting a thumb up, somebody can say, hey, I love it. Anytime somebody does this, it gives you an opportunity to react and respond. It's all about conversation. This is huge. For those of you that are former students, you remember that if you didn't have any mutual friends, if you weren't connected to someone on Facebook, if you sent them a message, it went to their other folder. You never saw it. They never saw it. In fact, Facebook told you, nobody's going to see this. Well, they've gotten rid of the other folder. Now, you've got messages were changed to recent, so you got your recent messages, and now you have message requests. So anybody that you don't know, that you write to, the message is going to go through. And you're going to see the little notification message requests. What does this mean? It means that anybody that you write to in Singapore, anybody that you write to in Malaysia, anybody that you write to anywhere in the world, they're going to get it. They're going to see it, giving you more opportunities to talk to people. People are going to immediately respond to what you do because everybody's hooked up to a mobile device. So you're going to see when someone sends you a message or you send them one, it pops up on their screen. You can see when they're reacting. You can see when they're typing. Now, two interesting pieces of information. It doesn't show up on the mobile phone. It shows up on a laptop, shows up on a desktop. It takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, and it takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text. Now, what has me so excited is that LinkedIn has added the live chat feature. And this, my friends, is going to have dramatic effects for you and your business. So the big change on LinkedIn is the live chat. We're going to go over the rest. 433 million professionals, and they've added so many Facebook features that they've become Facebook for professionals. They've got amazing searching features. We're going to demonstrate a bunch of them. But the big one is live chat. It means that you can talk to somebody right away. Live chat, new Facebook features, and They've just introduced a new app for students. College graduates are the fastest growing demographic on LinkedIn. 40 million of them. They added a live chat feature in September of last year, and everything is snowballing. Their LinkedIn search is now 300% faster than it used to be. And so we'll use this as a demonstration. Let's say, for example, you're looking to talk to a chiropractor. All right? You go into LinkedIn, you type in chiropractor, and you hit the button, and you got 36,716 chiropractors on LinkedIn. Now that number has changed. It's changed. Now this is also a new feature, okay, on Facebook. It's bringing up an anniversary. A year ago, Cliff did something. A year ago, someone else did something. What this does is this gives you an opportunity to talk to someone, react, and send them a message. Now I'm going to jump over here to LinkedIn, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an advanced search. And so what we want to do is your first level, these are the people that you're directly connected to. These are the people that are the friends of your friends. If you belong to any groups, they'll show up here. And this is everybody else. The third level down, everybody else on LinkedIn. So if we go over here and we type in chiropractors, worldwide, 35,000. Now, believe it or not, the numbers dropped, 36 to 35. What happens is from time to time, LinkedIn goes in and they flush out profiles that aren't active, which is a good thing. So you got 35,889 chiropractors. Now we can break this down. We could say, you know what? I'm going to Orlando in October, okay? And so I want to find the chiropractors that are in Orlando. So to do that, you're going to jump over to the internet and look for the zip code for Orlando. Get the zip code for the hotel. Get the zip code for the hotel. 32805. We come back over here. Anywhere in the U.S. Now, what I'm going to be giving you are steps that you can take to use the free service. It's not going to cost you anything. It's not going to cost you anything. I'm using the premium service. I'm paying $60 a month, but you can do everything that I'm going to show you. You can do it for free. The only difference is I get 300 search results, or unlimited search results. You get 100. So let's see how many chiropractors are within 50 miles of Orlando. You got 286. Now, let's come down here. That's 50 miles. Let's go at 100. That should take you over to Tampa. You got 659 chiropractors. Now that's just Orlando. That's just a small area. There are all kinds. Let's look at all the chiropractors in the United States. Pick an area, pick a country. Let's say, for example, we wanted to build our business in Australia. How many chiropractors are in Australia? You want to find a zip code for Sydney? You come over here, you look it up. 2001. Come back over here. 2001. 100 miles of Sydney. 776. The beauty is that every one of these people, I would say 80% of the people that you're going to find here, you're going to find on Facebook. Now, let's look for people that are into nutrition. In Australia, 15,000. Let's go back and hit, instead of chiropractor, say how many people within 50 miles of Orlando that are into nutrition. 8,400. Let's look for people in sales who might be looking for other ways to turn their life around. You got 200,000 people within 50 miles of Orlando. At this particular point in time, you could afford to be a little more selective, like 10. How about 10 miles from your hotel? There's 83,000 people in sales. Nurses, doctors, lawyers, there's no shortage of who you can reach out and talk to. Within 25 miles of San Diego, 359. This is the power. You look them up on LinkedIn, they got a page on Facebook. You look them up on LinkedIn, they got a page on Facebook. So you choose which arena you want to talk to people, but you're never going to run out of people to talk to. Never. Again, chiropractors in Australia. The best part is on LinkedIn, when you send somebody a message, they respond right away. The live chat feature has kicked in. So this is a snapshot of your homepage on LinkedIn. And they've got some wonderful features in addition to the features that you're used to from Facebook. They're here too. They're going to let you know every day how many people have looked at your profile. You can start a conversation. Hey, Bill, I noticed you looked at my profile the other day. I've made some wonderful new connections on here. What do you do? Start a conversation. Share an update. Upload a photo. Publish a post. Exactly like what you can do on Facebook. Now, this is huge. Every day, just like we showed where Cliff was getting a reminder that he has an anniversary, what LinkedIn does is every day they're going to put in front of you people that you have a connection with that are experiencing some kind of a celebration, a year, at a job, an anniversary, change jobs. And again, communication, you could like something, you could comment on it, or you could skip it and go to the next person. Every day they're going to give you 14 opportunities to talk to people. All you have to do is talk to 5 to 10 people every day. They're going to make it easy for you. It's not hard. They're going to let you know when something was done. 1D stands for 1 day. 1M stands for 1 minute. 1S stands for 1 second. So when I come over here and I'm back on my home page, again, 6 people reviewed my page. 37 minutes ago, Kim made a post. 37 minutes ago. And again, you could come down here and you could like it, you could comment on it, you could share it. It's just like Facebook. You want to make a connection, you could send them a message, like it, send them a message, or just keep going here. New job. New job. Anniversary. Ian writes, on my Facebook and LinkedIn, I have some people who I don't want to know I'm starting a new business. Do I start a new page? No. No, you don't, Ian. You don't have to. Because frankly, you're not going to let anybody know by posting. Nobody's going to know you're starting a new business. It's not about talking about your business. It's talking about you. It's talking about lifestyle. Okay? So here is a biggie. You see how this thing, somebody else just did something? This is 37 minutes ago. You want to connect with millennials? Go over here to my network. Scroll down to find alumni. Now, I went to the University of Arizona. And 177,906 people went to the University of Arizona that are on LinkedIn. So if I want to break it down, and they break it down for you, out of this number, 13,000 are into entrepreneurship, 15,000 are involved in sales. Now this is a lot of people. So if you're looking for millennials, and I want to say this, a few years ago, I was coaching Marty Weworker, who at the time was in another company, and he came to me and said, listen, he's in Jeunesse now. And Marty says to me, Max, I really think that college students would eat this up, okay? I mean, they're never going to make the kind of money getting right out of college that they can make in network marketing. So I showed him what I'm showing you. And he connected with Alex Morton, who became $1 million earner in his first company within 2 years. And when he came over to Jeunesse last year, in 1 month, he rose to the top of the company. Alex is huge on social media. Well, you could be doing the same thing. There are more Alex Mortons here that you could be connected with. Now, let me show you how we can filter this down. You want to find somebody that's recently graduated, out in the workforce. So instead of 2016, which is this year, 2013. They're out in the workforce for 3 years. Uncheck, include people with no dates. We want dates. And now we're going to go 2000. Now watch how that number, do you see how the number dropped? We're going to type in 2009. And we're going to watch the number drop. Down to 46,000. This number is dropping too. Now we can click on sales. And you've got all these people. Account executive, sales programs manager, all kinds of different people that you could be talking to. Account executive, account executive, account executive, account executive, digital assistant, merchandise, all kinds of things. Sales development, store manager. There is no shortage of people to talk to. And here's the thing. These people are all on Facebook too. All right? So now you can follow people every day, every minute. You're getting new updates on what's going on. You can like things, you can comment on them, you can share them just like Facebook. And what we want to do is we want to react, we want to engage people that are doing this. The post and the following situation, just like what you're going to find on Facebook. And whatever you do, you can share and publish on Facebook and Twitter too. Now, the secret to closing more sales is to talk to more of the right people. And on a social network, texting is talking. So we have 2 social networking laws that you have to follow. Don't focus on making a sale when you talk to people. Focus on whether there's a sale to be made. It's social networking law number 3. And law number 4 is listen more than you talk. You control conversations with text by the questions you ask. You decide whether you want to continue talking to somebody by the way they answer your questions. Now, you can get anybody to ask you what you do by asking them what they do. They will tell you. And that's the first thing that you want to know about the people that you're talking to. You ask somebody, what do you do? I teach yoga. They're going to come back and ask you what you do. Every once in a while, you're going to get, why do you want to know? Who are you? You can tell a lot about the person on the other end by the way they answer your questions. You can tell a lot about the other person by the contents of their page. So you control conversations, and you always want to end a text message with a question. I got this from Jonathan, who we did a session last Friday. Just want to say thank you. I made some of the changes last night, and sure enough, the profile pic you set for me to use got responses from people I haven't heard from in years. In years. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter what you're marketing. It doesn't matter what you're selling. People don't care on these social networks how much you know until they know how much you care. So it's all about engagement, talking to people. Irene has mastered it. She's a retired CPA. She can make a post. She used the post 3 times, signed someone up each time. Now, I want all of you to make a post, okay? I'm going to give you something to post. I'm ready to help 5 more people, or actually 5 more women, or 5 more people take 10 years off their face in 10 minutes. I'm ready to help 5 more people take 10 years off their face, 10 years off their appearance in 10 minutes. That's what you'd post if you want a customer. You're looking for a business builder? You're looking for somebody that wants to build a business? I'm ready to help 5 more people make their fortune on the internet and retire early. Customers? You got a weight loss story? I'm ready to help 5 more people lose 20 pounds in the next 30 days. I'm ready to help 5 more people look younger. Now, Chelsea writes, well, I've used these posts and no one has responded. Well, Chelsea, number 1, you need to use the post on a regular basis. And number 2, remember, it's not, maybe you need some new friends. You should constantly be adding new friends. And remember, you don't have to deal with the people who react to your posts. You can go out and you can talk to people and react to their posts. So Lee, in the morning, makes a post. I made up 5 more people make their fortune on the internet. 33 people liked it. She had 17 comments. A few hours later, she wrote, hey, did you see the response from our post? Holy cow. And so what happens is the next day there were 18 people that she could talk to. This one down here, I want to know, is it Miriam? Now you know, based on previous conversations, you know by the contents of their page what their agenda is. She knew there were 6 people that were clearly not candidates for her business. She ignored them. The secret to making sales on Facebook or LinkedIn every day is you have to talk to people. That's what it's all about. Talk to people. Texting is talking. And all you need is that free Facebook profile page. All you need is a free LinkedIn page, and you could be talking to people right away. LinkedIn is making changes. They're adding more Facebook features. Why? Because they want to attract that younger audience, and it's working. So between Facebook and LinkedIn, you tell your story to the entire world with just your profile. They promote and brand you, either who you are today or who you want to be in the future. And this is it, right here. Everything, just about everything can be done as far as the communication part with your smartphone. 5 reasons people create a page. You know in advance. Are they here for a date? Are they here to connect with their friends? Are they here to network? Are they here to maintain relationships? And are they there to sell? It's easy to identify who to talk to because everyone's agenda is obvious. The picture, the page contents, their activity reveals and confirms their agenda. Now it's all about conversation. Again, how would you feel if you knew you could walk into a room, pick out the people that clearly would be interested in your business? Or happy network marketers in other companies, or customers, or unhappy network marketers, or affiliate and internet marketers who are unhappy and would like to make some more money. Facebook and LinkedIn are big bowls of candy. They're gold mines. Gold mines of prospects that you could reach into any time from any place. Those yellow M&Ms in the bowl represent Zumba instructors. Connecting with the right people is truly as easy as sticking your hand into that bowl of candy and pulling out a green M&M. So if you know in advance that someone's a perfect prospect for your business and you develop a relationship with them before you talk about your business, you're going to sell to more people. You have to remember to treat other people throughout this process like you'd like to be treated. So LinkedIn and Facebook are an unbeatable combination. You can start talking to people today. Now you make a post. I'm ready to help 4 more people lose 20 pounds in 30 days. Private message the people that respond. Don't have the conversations in public. Lewis makes a post. I'm ready to help 5 more people make their fortune. Sandy Cohn was his sponsor. So he makes the post. He's got 2 friends that comment, and she's there to help close the sale. Blown away. 23-year-olds are making money in my company. You make the right post, you attract the right people. Gennadi's a friend, and I went through our boot camp in February, okay? In 2 weeks, he added 57 people to his business. You want to talk about duplication? His first week, 2 of his leaders brought 20 people each into the business. So you have access to all these people. You could pick and choose who you're going to talk to at will. Instead of going through 100 no's for every yes, you can get 1 out of 10. You make a post. People react. You have the opportunity to respond. Hey, I'm glad you like my post. We've been Facebook friends for some time, but we've never really talked. What do? You can go from hello to welcome aboard in 30 minutes. Now, Kelly has mastered this. When she went through boot camp, she signed up 3 people. but one of the people she brought into her business brought in 5. It took her 90 days to duplicate this and to get it. Now she can make a sale every day. And again, it duplicates. Solomon can get someone looking at his business in 7 minutes. It's all a matter of saying the right things, asking the right questions. The night before he sent me this, he made 2 sales. One was a complete stranger. By the end of the month, 7 people in his business. You can recognize the 4 types of profiles. The eager socializer. These are the people that want to talk to you. These are the people that you want to know. The e-marketing socializers. They are clearly on Facebook trying to sell things. And then you've got the reluctant socializers. They don't want to be bothered. They don't want to know you. Reaching out to reluctant socializers can get you canceled. Same thing with missing in action socializers. They created a Facebook page 3 years ago. They didn't make any money. It didn't work for them, so they stopped. There's also 4 social networking laws that you have to follow. And for those of you that are students, you remember them. Number 1, what you see is what you get. You know in advance by the contents of a person's page whether or not you want to talk to them or not. By the same token, what they see on your page is what they expect you want to talk about. Law number 2. 3 reasons the strangers don't respond to you. The biggest one is they don't know you, they don't want to know you. And law number 3. Don't focus on making a sale when you talk to people. Focus on whether there's a sale to be made. And this, my friends, works and applies in the real world too. Whether you meet somebody at the mall or the gym or wherever, find out about the other person. The key to avoiding rejection is to never talk about your business in any detail until you've learned that the person you're talking to has a need or an interest in Jeunesse. Law number 4, listen more than you talk. You're in a listening business, not a talking business. The most successful people in your business are good listeners. 4 social networking laws that you have to follow. Now, engage eager and e-marketing socializers. Get them to talk. Follow the 4 laws. Talk to 5 to 10 people every day, and your success is a few clicks away. The Max Method is being rebranded as the 100K Max Method because I've got literally dozens and dozens of students that are doing it now. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. Follow the steps, follow the rhythm, enjoy the dance. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 3, 4, cha-cha-cha. Create your page. Then it's a matter of connect, communicate, and close. Connect, communicate, and close. You can add your own little moves, but the more you do this, the better you're going to get. You can be talking to perfect prospects today. Now, I'm going to give you some examples of just how this process works. And Ricky Smith was going to Rome. He's actually relocated from Scotland to Australia. He's building a Jeunesse business. So he says, Max, show me how to find people in Rome that I can talk to. So we did an advanced search on LinkedIn. We looked for sales, and we looked for people within 50 miles of Rome. And we had all kinds of people, 42,512. I can go back over here to LinkedIn, do an advanced search, and we're going to fill in the boxes. Now, I'm going to show you something else that you really need to know about this. So I'm going to do sales, all right? And I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to do Italy, just like we did before. And now I want to look up Rome. So I do a postal code look up here. Rome is 00153, 50 miles. Now, if for some reason, when you do this search, it comes up 0, then just hit the enter button again, and you'll get your search results, okay? If it comes up 0, do the search results, just hit the enter button one more time. So this is what Ricky did, all right? And we found Anna. Then what we did was we went and we did a search on Facebook. Show me all the people who live in Rome, Italy. And again, Anna pops up. So we went with her Facebook page. You could do either one. And we sent her a message. Annie, your page can come up on Facebook, someone I should like to know, and after looking at your cover, an amazing dog, I'd have to agree. Perhaps your page came up because I'm planning a trip with my wife to Rome next Thursday. I notice you're on LinkedIn too, where I also have a page. He sent that message at 12:19. She answered 2 minutes later. That's how fast it can be. Frank sent me this after our second coaching session. Okay? He literally signed somebody up. He signed 3 people up his first week. He was looking for a yoga instructor, stay-at-home mom, perfect candidate. So first thing, he does a search. Yoga instructors who live in Dallas. Yoga instructors who live in Minnesota. Yoga women over 40 who work as yoga instructors. Yoga instructors who like Tony Robbins. There are all kinds of different searches that you can do, all producing different results. And so the conversation starts. How long have you been a yoga instructor? 5 years. Do you do it full time? She answers. You control the conversations with questions. What prompted you to become a yoga instructor? Look at that answer. 10 years. And then if you ask somebody what they do, they're going to come back and ask you what you do. Expect it. Have your answer ready. I'm a health and wellness entrepreneur. Work with many yoga instructors. With all your experience as a yoga instructor, have you ever been involved with network marketing? She says, no. Should I? How would I do that? Well, would you be open to look at a company that had nutritional products you could be passionate about, enthusiastically recommend to other people? Sure. That's all it took. All it took. By the end of the week, he'd signed up 3 people. Now, you can also re-engage a conversation. You could jumpstart a conversation again. Tim had sent a message to Carrie. She liked his post. He liked some of her pictures. And so they got a conversation going. I like your photos. How long have you been doing this? Well, she says, well, I exercise. They both exercise. I'm trying to rise to a level to make a living with it. And truthfully, what happened there was the conversation didn't go anyplace. And we literally resurrected the conversation again by reacting to someone's post. Rita here changes her picture. 2 of her friends react and respond. She signs them up in the business. Earl signed up 5 people before our first boot camp session started. I want to invite all of you to participate in my Facebook and LinkedIn boot camp that's going to be starting tomorrow night. We're going to help everybody totally master this. And we have all kinds of examples from top earners in other companies. Freddie Malero was a 7-figure income earner in his company. He learned this back in 2008. So the bottom line for all of you is this. There's no reason why any of you can't find the right people to talk to and bring them into your business. We have hundreds of different stories and examples, people that are having success. Sherry makes a post. Here's from 6 people, signs 3 of them up into her business. LinkedIn and Facebook are now connected for you. 93% of Facebook users are mobile. They respond right away. 50% of LinkedIn users are mobile. The whole process puts you in a position where you could be talking to people on demand at will. You're connected to everyone. Take advantage. Everybody's talking to each other, texting each other. Texting and messaging and chatting is just like talking. And when you're doing this, remember, typing in all caps is considered shouting. Texting, it's easier, it's more convenient, it's totally stress-free. And you can do this with people anywhere in the world. Remember, it takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. The top earners in network marketing have capitalized on a perfect storm of technology. The growth and acceptance of social media, the popularity and instant response rate of texting, and the ease of sharing a video. Today, it's easier to become a top earner in your company. I'm going to give you one more example, and then I'm going to open this thing up for questions. Rhonda Collier is in another company. She's a good friend, and I started coaching her about 4 years ago. We started with a post, made 1 post on her page. Her page blew up. Within 2 days, she'd signed up 2 people. She gets her team members into my boot camp. Okay? I got this from her last summer. 150. She went from 150K to 750K a year. She's done it all on social media. She's recruited two of her biggest business builders, and it was the chat function. It was the chat function that made this all possible. So, no matter how you're building your business, no matter how you're building your business, you need to be talking to people. Okay? You need to be talking to people. You can do it face to face. You got to do a lot of running around. You can do it by phone, or you could do it via text message, private message, live chat. And what you're looking for is this kind of a message. You're looking for people who are ready to start. Talk to 5 people every day. 25 people a week. 5 people on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If you do this all the way between now and the end of August, everyone here will at least advance 1 rank, possibly even 2 ranks. All right? Now, anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions? Type your questions in the box. And let me ask you one. How many of you here have changed your mind? How many of you have now got from desperation to inspiration? Now, let me give you, Chelsea, good. You know, let me give you an example. I did this for another company, all right? I did this for another company last week, okay? Last week, all right? And if you go over to YouTube, all right, I did this with, the gentleman's a chiropractor.
We have, 10 people.
Wait a minute, here it is. You know, we did a session last week. Get a little bit more excited about some of the changes that have made since the last.
Absolutely. I mean, when it comes to Facebook and LinkedIn, I'm a novice. I'm a rank beginner. But just that one class that you and I did together, I already made 3 connections. I connected with a very good friend of mine. He and I were co-captains of our wrestling team back in junior high school.
I love it.
And he is so fired up about, well, I'm going to enroll him tomorrow. And it was from the Facebook training that I got from you.
Mm.
So, it's exciting. And this is so duplicatable, guys. I mean, we've got, for those of you just learning about this is a system. It's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. And this Facebook and LinkedIn training that Max is going to expose you to tonight is very duplicatable, which means if you contact 3 people a day on Facebook and you have, 10 people or 30 people, say, in your group contacting 3 people a day on Facebook, and you do that 7 days out of the week, at the end of a year, it's, 30,000, 40,000 contacts made. And it can be done very quickly and efficiently on Facebook and LinkedIn.
So, I'm not surprised. Okay, now, how many people here, type it in the question box, how many people here will commit to spending an hour to 2 hours a day between now and the end of August, reaching out and talking to 5 people every day? Okay? How many people will commit to that? Put it in the box. Now, I'm telling you, I promise you, okay, you talk to 5 people every day. You're learning to dance. I want you to think about where do you want to be, rank-wise, by the end of August. And that's going to give you plenty of time to make travel arrangements. You can meet people in Atlanta will fly to Orlando. It's not that far. Great airports. So you can meet people anywhere in the United States. You can meet people anywhere in the world, and you can connect with folks. So again, give me a list. How many of you have gone from desperation to inspiration? Okay, Ian, you still have concerns that my profile will show my full-time job. All right? First and foremost, nobody is going to know what you're doing. Okay? Nobody's going to know what you're doing. You're not going to have anything on your page about Jeunesse. All right? People want to know what you're doing. They're going to write to you. When you say, I'm ready to help 5 more people make a fortune on the internet, and if somebody says, well, what's that all about? I say, well, you don't have to tell people. All right? Somebody asks you face to face, you say, I'm doing something with my wife. We're selling stuff on eBay. If you don't want to talk to people about it, you don't have to. But there's nothing on your page that has to say anything about your business. Believe me, I've worked with hundreds of people in exactly your situation. Anyone else have any questions? And Phyllis is like, should I create a new page? I wouldn't create a new page. No. You heard what that guy did. He heard from somebody that he went to junior high school with. Don't sell yourself short. Okay? Now, for those of you that are new, that are here for the first time, all right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the question box a couple of links. Actually, no, I'm going to put it in the chat window. Okay? Now, for those of you that are brand new, okay, brand new, you're here for the first time, I put together a very, very special program. I want you to go to www.endlessfreeleads.com. Go to endlessfreeleads.com. And this is my home study Endless Free Lead course. It's brand new. I don't even have the website set up yet, and we've already got 12,000 people that are on the program. All right? And what you can do is you can register today. Boot camp starts tomorrow night. Register today for Endless Free Leads $299, and you're going to get a seat in the June boot camp. Okay? Get a seat in the June boot camp. And we have videos that are going to walk you through everything. Now, for those of you that are already students, okay, you've got Endless Free Leads, you've been through a boot camp or two, and boot camps are the easiest way for you to stay up on things. I want you to go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp. Okay? Now, this is our boot camp schedule. Starts tomorrow night. 9 o'clock for those of you that are in the UK or in Europe. This is going to be late for you. You could watch the recordings. And I'm going to be available to you during these times to answer your questions and to help you. Now, Chelsea, you purchased it a month ago, and you're in Australia. Perfect time. Now, here's what I want you to do. You can go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp. Click Buy Now. And use the promo code 298 off. 298 off. Click Apply. And you can participate in boot camp for $99. Okay? Now, really what that means is if you wanted to stay, literally, if you wanted to stay in boot camp the entire summer, it would cost you $99 a boot camp. Whereas other people are paying a lot more. Now, if there's anybody that really wants to move it up faster, I also have a coaching program. And if there's anybody that wants to do it a little quicker, 5 or 6 hours with me, just type your phone number and coaching in the question box, and I'll have one of my staff members give you a call. So Chelsea, and folks, I have to say this. It's not just about what you do. It's about what your team does. Okay, so the link is, here I'm going to type it in the chat window, www.maxsteingart.com/bootcamp, and the promo code is 298OFF, all lowercase. 298 off, lowercase. Now, our first session of boot camp is tomorrow night. And what we're going to do in boot camp is we're going to be covering Facebook. We're going to be covering LinkedIn. We're going to help everybody make 5 sales before June is over. Anyone else have any questions? This video will be posted. This video will be posted on at let's see, maxsteingart.com /GHB. Nope, I know what it is. It's maxsteingart.com /global home business. Okay, maxsteingart.com /global home business. And what we're going to do is we're going to post the video right here. Okay, we're going to post the video here. This was the last one we did. We're going to do this every month. The first the first Monday of every month, we're going to do one of these. I am committed to helping every one of you, every one of your team members, rank advance, move up the ranks in your business. And I'll tell you what I'm really looking to do. I would like to see, out of this group, I would like to see 15 or 20 solid stories, solid success stories. I live in Miami Beach. If you anybody here that rank advances 3 levels before Orlando, I live in Miami Beach. I'll drive up. I'll buy you dinner. Okay. Actually, if you go up 3 rank advances by the convention, my wife just yelled they should be buying you dinner. But in any event, the bottom line is this: will you fly to Australia? She'll buy me dinner in Australia. If I could ever get my wife to get on an airplane that long, I would. It's on my list, though. Anyone else have any questions? As soon as you register, by the way, let me come over here and show you what we've got for you. And then I'm going to, if you go to, let's see, steingart.com /training. Okay? This is our training platform. And so as soon as you register, here's what I want you to do. You're going to have Endless Free Leads, the home study course, and you're going to have boot camp. Now, for those of you that are just taking boot camp, as soon as you get this, I want you to watch the Get Started Fast video. Some of you are going to make a sale right after this. Right after this. We're going to lay it out for you. Create your page, connect with people, communicate, and close. With Endless Free Leads, your daily routine, you've got a scripts book. Ian writes, well, how do you respond to people who say it's pyramid selling? I'll tell you something. Ian, when somebody takes that position with you, sometimes you just have better information. You have better information than they do. Number one, pyramids are illegal. Pyramids are illegal. And anybody that says what you're involved with is a pyramid, if you know them, you say, look, there are some network marketing companies that are public companies. They're publicly traded. There are too many legitimate companies out there. Yes, there are bad examples. Yes, there are bad things out there, but it's like anything else. Right, it will be at maxsteingart.com /global home business. That's one place it'll be. I'm also going to put it up on YouTube, and I'm also going to send every one of you a link in the mail. You'll have it by tomorrow. Ian, you have so many people to talk to. If somebody's giving you a hard time about it being a pyramid, talk to somebody else. I am sorry. Listen, Bill, I am so sorry that you feel that way. There are too many people. I know too many people that are doing it amazingly well. It's not a pyramid. And don't get into a long, drawn-out discussion about it either, because remember, you're not in the convincing business. So we want to get you to go from hello to welcome aboard in 30 minutes, and you control everything by asking questions. You control everything. 30 minutes is all it takes. So I hope to see all of you in boot camp. Register now. Jump in, watch the first video. Our first session is roughly about 28 hours from now. And I am committed. You do the work. You put forth the time, and I will be there to help all of you rank advance, move up the ranks of your company. I really, really am looking for, I want to see everybody here go from desperation to inspiration. So is there anybody here? We had about 11 people that said desperation. Is there anybody here that still feels desperate? You can be honest. Chelsea, you changed. Jamie, desperation. Gwen, how about you, Gwen? Desperation? We feel a little bit more inspired? Okay, Ian, listen, I have to learn a little bit more about the products. I get it, okay? It's okay. Take as long as you need, okay? If you're committed to this, a year from now, you're going to be in a totally different place. Totally different place. And you have to learn a lot, okay? We're always learning. We're always learning. And work on becoming more of an extrovert. Gwen, believe it or not, I'm going to tell you a funny story, okay? I was working with a woman in Canada who was a total introvert, okay? And her way of building the business was she bought mailing lists and she mailed out tapes. She was afraid to talk to people. I met her in Chicago at a training I did for her company. She got a hold of my tape series and she started networking. And you see, you control the conversation when you're texting. You control who you talk to. And this woman started signing people up all over the place because it was safe. All you have to do is copy and paste text into a box, and you talk to the people that respond the way you want it to respond. With every sale, you're going to get more confident. With every sale, you're going to get more inspired. You know, the most successful people in network marketing will tell you it's a lot of personal development. You're not going to be the same person when you're making $1 million a year than you are now. It's all about learning, getting used to things, and don't be concerned about social media. I look forward to hearing from all of you. I look forward to getting your progress next month. And again, I want to remind all of you. Okay, Burkhardt, I said, you can choose boot camp without endless free leads, or you can get both. If you don't speak English that well, Burkhardt, get them both. Boot camp is fast, okay? But we have in endless free leads, we have in what we call the coach's corner. It's not in the coach's corner. We actually have live examples of me working with people one-on-one, and this one here is especially great. I went in and I changed Jeremy's picture, and within 20 minutes he had 19 of his friends reacted and responded. We picked one, and within 10 minutes she was ready to sign up, or she was ready to learn more about his business. So if there's a language issue there, if your English isn't the best, then I would definitely go with the combo. All right, anyone else? Burkhardt, believe me, the combo code is a huge discount. Some people have paid $597 to get into boot camp. When the website goes live, endless free leads is going to be $397. But Burkhardt, listen, if money's an issue, there's a 2 payment option. Okay? You got a 2 payment option. You can spread your payments out over 2 months. Anyone else have any questions? And if you can't find it, just write to support Burkhardt at maxsteingart.com. Just write to support at maxsteingart.com. Tell them you're on this webinar. You're looking for the 2 payment option, and they'll take care of it. And Gwen, thank you very much. Folks, listen, I'm here for you. There is absolutely nothing to stop you from moving up the ranks of your business. Nothing but your own lack of action. Start making posts, start talking to people, and you are all on your way to amazing success. Talk to 5 people every day. Every day, Monday through Friday. That's enough. If you don't hit 25 by Friday, put in a couple of hours on Saturday. Talk to 25 people a week. Follow the scripts, and you will sell. You will make 1 or 2 sales every week. Until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless. And hope to see all of you in Orlando in October.